What's up, everybody? This is Gina Ifoe, the one and only African superstar. Thank you for coming back again to the platform. Big shout outs to the customers of the AfricanSuperstar.com. Big shout outs to our ever growing platform. Continue, guys, to spread the good word so that we can escalate and rebuild the platform. Big shout outs also to the Our Superstar contestants. Your time is upon us. We just have a few more days, and then we will award the winner of the Our Superstar hashtag contest. So big shout outs to you guys. I want to talk about this topic briefly. I'm not going to be here long because, as you can see, yes, I'm about to go out. My makeup was so popping last week, wasn't it? Oh, I mean, not last week, last night. um, I think this is a critical mistake that women are making, which is there's a lot of women that are single and searching. There's a lot of women that are not happy with their relationship status. And that makes them very vulnerable to all kind of instruction. You know, we see a lot of these relationship gurus out here, the Derek Jacksons, the Kevin Samuels, you know, the Cynthia G's and this kind of thing. And people are, you know, giving you advice. One thing that I can tell you, one thing that has stuck with me through life in general is analyzing that person's example. Many women want men, okay? It is what it is, all right? You should not be taking advice from homosexual women about how to get a man. You shouldn't be taking advice from women that are swirling unless that's what you want to do. And you certainly shouldn't be taking advice from women that hate men. You know, you will begin to ingest these beliefs. You will start to regurgitate, okay, these things that you're getting exposed to. You need to analyze the example of the person that is advising you. Okay, some things to watch out is that if they themselves are having struggle life relationships, huh? Don't have a man, ain't had a man, ain't had a successful relationship at all. Why would you let them advise you? There are a lot of platforms here on YouTube, for instance. There are, you know, feminists. There are, you know, angry Black women. There are women that have been abandoned and abused and molested. And I see that they are growing these huge platforms of other women who are being groomed to think and behave like them. And guys, I got to tell you, if you want a happy, healthy relationship, you should kind of cut down what you digest from gurus, quite frankly. You know, because we don't really know these people and we don't really know their backstory. And quite a lot of people out here are straight entertainers. You know, they're here on social media to make money. They do what's sensational. They talk about the things that they know you're going to want to hear and that you like to hear. But women, these negative, um, destructive, emasculating, disrespectful females are not going to put you on the right path to obtaining, you know, your dream man. You know, all they do is further foster distrust, you know, a false sense of superiority. Because, guys, we need to be honest here. Okay, women are also contributing to their circumstances. I mean, I know y'all don't want to hear that. I know y'all don't want to hear that, but that's just the truth. Some people have counterproductive behavior. They have bad attitudes, or they have unresolved emotional issues that makes it difficult for people to engage in happy, healthy relationships with you because of what? Because of all of your baggage, because of all of your trauma. You know, people are contributing to their circumstances. You know, that's just the reality. None of us are sitting in uh life or life situations completely contingent on external effects. We have contributed. We have contributed to this stuff. So I'm not going to have a long message on this. This is something I was thinking about because I have a few friends of mine. Consequently, they have been single for, years. Okay. And they follow these kind of people on social media. And it's no surprise that that's the attitude that they have. Ladies, I would like to say for the record, even if you've had failed relationships with several men, that doesn't mean all men are bad. Fellas, if you've had some failed relationships with several ladies, that doesn't mean everybody's bad. You see, love and relationships is a gamble that we take. That's something that is a universal truth. Okay, that's not just Black couples or white couples or Latino couples. That's human nature. Okay, we do have some psychological complexes that impact our people. And that's why I always tell you guys to exercise SMP. The truth is, you got to exercise SMP when you know the history. I'll give you this example. So say you have, you are going up for adoption. Okay, you want to adopt a young child. You kind of get the bio story on this child. Well, this child was, abused, they were neglected, blah, 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 blah. They kind of tell you and prepare you, the parents were drug users when the child was conceived. They were exposed to alcoholism. Some of these children, unfortunately, they have been in very heinous situations, and that has landed them in care orphanages and blah blah blah, foster care and all that. Okay, so when you know that child's history, for instance, and you bring them into your home, it would be foolish of you to expect that child to behave and communicate and all of those things like a child who grew up in a household that they weren't exposed to these kind of toxic elements, right? So what's happening to your people. Okay, what's happening to Black men and Black women. About systematic racism. You know about colonialism. About the bias in the media. About the mental health and psychological deficits among our community. It has an impact on the people that you're going to interact with. Maybe you came from a good household. Maybe you came from a good background. Everybody's not coming from that. The people that you are going to interact with many, many times, maybe even 9 times out of 10, they got problems. And sometimes they gravitate to you because you are the healing agent that they feel will help them get on the right path. Okay? So to get back to my original topic, women that want men should not be listening to women that hate men. Okay? This is only going to deepen your mistrust and lower your probability of achieving what you want. Okay? If you choose, because me personally, I'm going to tell you not to really pay attention to these gurus because we don't know who is who out here in these streets. But if you so choose to listen to someone, look at someone who has the lifestyle you're looking to achieve. You guys come here to the African Superstar platform. Some of you may come to look at me, but the vast majority of you come to talk about the continent, hear about the continent, receive instruction, receive resources, get, perspectives about the continent. That's why you come to my channel. Okay? Because you feel that Gina has this kind of expertise in this topic. All right? Ladies who want happy, healthy relationships shouldn't be listening to people that don't also have happy, healthy relationships. I honestly think that if we start analyzing people on their level, of experience and expertise in the areas that they talk about, we would eliminate so many people. Look, I gotta get ready to go. Guys. Hold on just a minute. Hold on. Hello. Hi. I'm getting ready to leave. Okay. Okay. Bye. Sorry. This is why I don't be doing lives like that. Let me hurry up and put my shoes on. Yeah, but like I said, okay, the person needs to have some backstory to whatever they're talking about. And if they don't, then that's it. You don't need to listen to it. End of story. End of story. So big shout out to the African Superstar family. I know y'all are going to be like, this is a brief message because you see I got to go. I was waiting for the call. So yeah, this was a brief message. I wanted to talk about this because I'm very tired of this. And women that patronize other women that hate men, and then they wonder why their life is like what it is. I have anger issues too, don't get me wrong, but I take mine out at the gym. I don't take it out on people that are not, haven't really merited that kind of treatment. So let's imagine you are pursuing a relationship and then you get approached by a gentleman because of all that anger, because of all that, conversations that you've been hearing and thoughts and blah, 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 and insecurities and all that stuff. You begin to kind of convey that to this new potential person, So big shout out to the African Superstar family. I see a couple of you in the chat room today. A lot of you guys are quiet. That's okay. I hope that you just hit the likes. And when you watch the playback, please let me know what you think about it. You are what you eat. And that's my final word. Okay? So until we meet again, stay black and true. If you ain't black, just stay true.